that's great. But when Leah was voted off, I don't really care what you say anymore. What's going on, everybody? This is Clark Beckham, your host of the Idol Breakdown. This is it. We are talking about the finale. Let's go. So one thing that happens through the entire show is Ryan Seacrest keeps doing the Donald Trump okie dokie sign. I don't know where this came from. I've never seen him do this, but he does it from the first moment of the show all the way to the end and never stops. The first round is a Bruce Springsteen round, which is a super interesting choice on theme. I've never been into Bruce Springsteen until I saw a 10-second clip of him singing live, and I got it. Instantly, I got the mythos of who he is. But as far as picking him as a theme for his songs on American Idol, I don't think that was the best move. There has to be other catalogs that could be better, or themes. Make up random themes. I don't care. Do the encore thing again. But Bruce Springsteen, and he's not even there. That was curious. Starting off, we have Leah. I thought this was fine. I was like, yeah, we started the show. Here's music. She's playing guitar. She's singing really well, like she always does. And cool, couple impressive vocal moments, and then it's over. I'm like, okay, yeah, I guess that was a good introduction to the show. HunterGirl is next. I thought she was fantastic. She has a couple small pitch issues, but throughout the show, everybody has trouble with pitch. Almost everybody. There's some celebrities that don't, but everyone is struggling for the most part. How many times will Lionel use "you got in my closet, that's my jacket" joke on anything that's shiny? Noah is next. I wake up with a sheet soaking wet and a freight train running through the middle of my head. Shows some really nice dynamics. I actually haven't heard this side of his voice, the very soft, warm chest voice that he brings out in the verses. And then by the end, he's really pushing it and punching hard. He's got a good voice and he's hitting some runs. He's still a little strained on top, like a lot of the contestants have been this whole season. Falling just a little flat, but still, there's a lot there. Noah is very, very, very raw. That being said, he's got a lot of talent and a lot of potential, but this dude, spoiler alert, just won American Idol and is about to be thrown into a huge attempt of a career. Now, he's gonna have a career no matter what. What I mean by attempt of a career is they're gonna throw him into 2 writing sessions a day, recording like crazy, interviews like crazy, touring, radio. They're about to throw him in. And vocally sounds a little too raw. But as we learn later, so do a lot of these superstar celebrity duet partners that are there, and maybe it's fine. I have some really exciting news to tell you, and it's in a video I already made, and I'll start it right now. What's next for me and this channel? Big freaking exciting things. I'm gonna be doing a cross-country tour, visiting ex-American Idol contestants from this season, doing one-on-one in-person interviews for this channel, and hosting concerts with them in their hometown. So my next tour is going to be an American Idol contestant season 20 tour. Here's some of the contestants that have already expressed interest. We are still in motion. By the time you're watching this, we could be all set and starting to book dates. But I wanted you to know it's happening, it's coming, and the future of this channel is very bright. Now we have our hometown visit and then originals. How do you not fall in love with Leah Marlene? Even the pavement gives way. After seeing her hometown reception, she's so excited and quirky and genuine and wonderful, and seeing that she's been doing the grind since she was 8 in the same radio station, the same town square, and to see that transformation of her environment, her vocal too, but she's always been a monster, at least while she's been on the show, but to see her world radically change and grow has been so rewarding. I think her look is super cool too. Watching the hometown visits really got me in my feels, thinking back to my own. It really is a special moment, and it's full of nostalgia. It's nostalgia. Oh, that's the name of my new single that comes out this Friday. It sounds like this. You make me feel some sort of nostalgia.
something about you.
She has some pitch issues here, and I've never heard her have pitch issues. Again, everyone is having pitch issues this episode. I think she's going to experience the runner-up effect, even though, spoiler alert, she didn't get runner-up, she got third. Ugh. But the runner-up effect is all of the fans of the runner-up are angry that their person didn't win, so they're more motivated to support and buy their music. Where the fans of the winner feel relieved. They feel like they succeeded, and so they kind of put their foot off the gas a little bit. I think so many people are gigantic, diehard Leah fans like me and are eager to attack anything she puts out with consumption. Noah was next. Noah had a really nice tape for his hometown visit, and it really made me fall in love with him. I'm really excited and happy that he won, honestly. Just seems like a really good, down-to-earth dude. What you see is what you get. I'm fully convinced there is not a bit of Noah that we've seen that is not true, authentic to his core. As far as the song goes, I thought it wasn't very good. I thought he was sharp a lot and was pretty weak vocally. The song is good. The song itself is good. I just finished up tour and met a lot of you. It was very exciting. If you missed the tour or if I didn't come near you, please still hit me up for house concerts. I did one of those in Virginia and it was a blast. Hit me up at clarkbeckhambooking@gmail.com. And thank you for the birthday presents, helping Chandler and I pay for gas and food while we were on tour. We got gifts from Jessica Shelton, Lewis and Kathleen Gomez and their friend Miranda, Mark Nickerson. You guys are amazing. HunterGirl.
'Cause I can use a redbird right now, one from the other side of the clouds.
I thought she sounded great. It's a great song. She's struggling a little bit with pitch, but that's the theme of this episode. Katie mentions this is not a karaoke competition, and that is such a good point. American Idol had the reputation, and still maybe does some seasons, of a glorified karaoke competition. That is not what we have here this season at any point, especially of these top three. We've got Noah, the country singer, singing Rihanna. We have HunterGirl singing her own stuff, Leah singing her own stuff, and when she sings covers, they're totally different. Then we've got a host of celebrity duets with other contestants. I won't go through them all, but a couple that stood out to me. Fritz really stood out. There were a couple contestants next to their celebrity duet partners that kind of blew the celebrity out of the water. Mike was one of them. Fritz was one of them for me. And Christian, oh my gosh. If he wasn't singing with the world-class singer that Michael Bublé is, he would have blown anyone else out of the water. Michael Bublé sounded so great. And Christian, oh my gosh, he sounds tuned. And he's not. It was all live and nobody was tuned because we heard pitch issues. But not from Christian and not from Michael Bublé. Ben Platt and Lady K. Bro, Ben Platt, are you out of your mind? So clean. So he's gotten so much better, which is insane because he's always been a phenomenal singer. Leah and Katy Perry sounded great. Katy sounded wonderful. She's a singer, like a singer. She's got some quirk to her voice that sometimes makes me not think of her as a monster singer, but she's a bona fide singer. And then HunterGirl and Luke started singing, and she sounded really good. HunterGirl's murdering this episode. We're gonna have a Q&A this Wednesday at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. This is for everyone, but if you want to ask a questions, you have to become a member. You can click the join button under the video or click the link in the description below. It's $5 a month. It's a lot of fun. There's some really big things happening for this channel, and you're gonna want to be a member to get some of this exclusive access to what we're about to do. Now we have our final round. They announced that Leah is third place, so she gets cut. And honestly, it's fine. I mean, there's no big difference between second and third, and first is a tough road. I think she was thrilled. I don't think she's bothered by being third at all. I don't know, I haven't talked to her, but that's just my feel. Noah's up first.
Not really sure how to feel about something in the way you move.
Has a lot of pitch issues on this one. Vocally, he's not consistent and hasn't really been the whole season. He has his moments where he has a full song that's great, like when he was quarantined to his room by a plant. But when he's been on the Idol stage, he typically doesn't have a solid consistent performance from top to bottom. But like I said before, we saw a lot of celebrities sing, superstar, platinum winning, Grammy winning artists sing, and they're not consistent either. So my point is, he's not the best singer of the entire season of all the contestants. He's a great singer. He's not the best. And that's fine, because he doesn't need to be. There's this notion that everyone gets mad about every time, maybe me included, when the best singer doesn't win. I don't know where we got this concept of ranking and who should win, should be the best singer. That has rarely happened. And maybe 50% of the time it happens, but probably not even that much. And that's fine, because the musical talent and the voice is not the most important thing on American Idol, and it's not the most important thing in the music industry. If it was, all the background singers for the big stars would be the stars. And this season, Christian, Leah, Fritz, Mike Parker, and other monster singers would make up your top 4 or 5. But it's so much more than that, and that's totally fine, because that's the reality of American Idol with voters, and that's the reality of the music business. Talent is, believe it or not, a very small percentage of what it takes to be successful. You gotta have it, but there's so many other things that have to line up, and it's not like a luck thing, like, well, you just gotta get lucky and know the right people at the right time. That's part of the equation too, but songs are probably the most important thing. Marketability, of course, right time, right place, talent, something that makes them stand out, that lines up with what the consumers want. And right now, that's Noah. That's authenticity, a great voice, and an all-American boy with an unbelievable story and humility. Nothing wrong with him being the winner with those traits. HunterGirl. I think she crushed. I think this is the best she's sung as far as the whole episode goes. This was the best week I think she's had the whole season, which is great for her because this is the time to do it. I love this song. It sounds like $1 million, but it wasn't enough to win the show. Noah Thompson is our American Idol of season 20. And when I see that happen and the excitement and the celebration right when Ryan announces the winner, I instantly got taken back. I couldn't help myself but to watch HunterGirl and put myself right back in those shoes. Right when it's announced that you're not the American Idol, you're surprised with how much joy and excitement you have for your friend that just won. But then it starts to creep in that, oh, you did not. Not enough people voted for you. They preferred the other person. Then you kind of back up a little bit, let them have their moment. You're just standing there on stage, clapping and smiling. And then all the contestants, all of your friends, everyone that you loved and spent so much time with, run on stage and more or less tackle the person in excitement, like, yeah, you won, it's so exciting. And you can't help but think, man, they're sure excited that I didn't win. It's wonderful that you got that far, to say the least. And there might not be a big difference of career paths and opportunity when you compare the winner or the runner-up or even third or fourth or fifth. It still stings a bit. But HunterGirl has all of the tools that she needs. She's got the notoriety. She's already been doing writing sessions. She's been writing with my buddies in Nashville already. She's about to get so many more writing sessions with higher up people. She's got the talent. She knows the people to make records. She's gonna be fine. Noah probably is the best person to win because I don't think he did have those musical connections like Leah does and like HunterGirl does. He probably needs the record deal to get him writing a record and walk through the process that it takes to be a star. And I hope that's exactly what happens. I hope this dude blows up because I love his character. I love his voice. I think he's got a lot of material that he could write about. Seems like a very nice, wonderful father. I'm down. I'm down for him to blow up and be a big star. I'm down for all of them to blow up. Let's go to the winners and losers of the week. The winners, similar to last week, don't get mad at me, are country fans. People are saying it's not just country fans because I'm not a country fan and I love Noah. That's great. But when Leah was voted off and it was HunterGirl and Noah, two of the country singers, I don't really care what you say anymore. There is a country music fan voting block that is dominating American Idol this season. My losers of the week are a handful of the celebrities that sang duets. There was some struggle bussing. Now, Michael Bublé, Ben Platt, Sarah Bareilles, and more, the judges all sounded great. They crushed, but there were some celebrities that will go unnamed that did not do well. Now it's time for our conspiracy theories. This is a really good one from Maya H. Putting Carrie Underwood in the penultimate episode draws more country fans to watch the finale, resulting in more votes for country artists. That's a great point. Was it on purpose? No. I think what was on purpose is get your biggest star that you have in Carrie Underwood near the end of your show to get as many views as you can and ultimately lead up to the finale. Did it help country singers? Yeah, because you're gonna get, like Maya said, more country voters and more country fans watching the show, who could then of course vote. Same thing with Gabby Barrett, a lot of country this season. Viewer question is from William Setzer. I often read in comments, it's okay that blank came in fourth. Now they won't be tied down to a restrictive contract. Is that true, and or has it been true historically? This is a question I have to be careful answering. All I will say is this concept is so common and said from everyone who just pretends and assumes that they know the contract and all the contractual dealings of American Idol and their contestants and 19 Entertainment and all the entities that surround. I'll just say, it doesn't work how you think it works. Why would they limit themselves to only have the winner in a contractual agreement? They make the rules, they make you sign whatever. And think about this, why did Kennedy Anderson leave? We don't know officially, but we all speculate. It's the same reason that Benson Boone left. They looked at the contract and went, oh, no thanks. So the idea that only the winner gets signed to this contract is not an accurate direction of thought. I'll leave it at that. And I realized I forgot to post the farewell, but listen, stay tuned on my Instagram and on this channel about that Idol hometown tour. That's gonna be huge. What a great season. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you very soon.
Hi, I'm Clark Beckham, and it's true